Hey, bud. Come here. Don't go for the hand. Don't go for the hand. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You can tell when you're going to strike because you put your neck feathers out. I knew it, you little... Don't do that. I can see it in your eyes. Don't do it. Nom nom nom. Alright, you've had enough. You big fat chicken. You're a big fat chicken. I'm gonna touch your head. Touch your head. Nah, don't do it. I could pet you if I want to. You let me pet you. You let me do it once. You have to let me do it. No. Oh, get. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Don't do it. You can see your brain cranking. Hey everybody, how we doing today? So welcome to building my patio workshop number 9. So picked up this nice workshop tool chest, rolling tool chest. 20 bucks on Facebook Marketplace for both pieces. It's 2 separate units there. Going to work out perfectly for specifically one of the items that I am getting in today, but also the key part is that now I could take all the tools that I've got scattered all over here, over there, and then in my tackle room particularly, I'm using 2 shelves because I just throw my tools on them, the ones that I use commonly in there. Now I could have everything in one spot, and that will make things a lot neater in general and free up some space. Number 2 is that, like I said, for one of my new pieces of equipment coming today, this is going to work as a nice rolling stand. 20 bucks, you get what you get, but this is excellent. I mean, everything works. It's the perfect size. All the shelves work just like a Mac toolbox, nice and smooth. Look at that quality. That's just the upper one, and then you got this lower rolling cart and shelf there. Everything works. Bam, slide there. Okay, snap-on quality. The wheels were rusted up, but I just oiled them down, spun them around, ran it back and forth until they were broke loose, and they work good. So we got 2 swiveling casters there, and then 2 straight ones up there, so I could pinch it and move it even on this floor, so that's going to work out great. It's all rusty underneath, but she just took some black primer paint and just painted over it, which is exactly what I would do myself. The only thing I might do is I'll clean these out, blow them out, and then I might do is get some of that thin wood, that hardwood stuff, probably like this material or something like it, whatever's cheap, and then cut out pieces and then just fit them inside all these drawers. Specifically these 2. These, yeah, I'll probably do these 2, or I could just use the rubber matting in there. A wood piece will cut and fit perfectly, where a rubber mat might be hard to find that exact size or big enough to cut it. That's all I will do. This side's clean. But I think what I'll do is this is going to be a cart for one of my new tools, and then I'll use those for storing the bigger tools, and then this one I think I'm going to just stick inside one of these rack holes here, probably on this side. No, I can't because of that. Well, this is going to move because I need one more spot for one of the pieces coming in today. Oh no, maybe not. I don't know, but anyways, this tool chest will go into the rack there, and I could just use the pull-out drawers to sort things out, and then yeah, we'll be good there. So now just waiting for my shipment to come in. Apparel wise, I picked up a couple of things. I picked up she had this on sale as well. This is just a little half helmet. I've got a full-on shoey full face mask one for when I actually rode, but just for around town I wear my baseball hat. But something like this, quick and easy, I think I'll actually wear that. US 1 is crazy dangerous, so at least I'll have a skull bucket. And then I picked up that's my welding jacket, so for welding and grinding, so that's been very helpful already. All right, I've got one of the two pieces of equipment I'm expecting today. This is a Skill 15 amp 7¼ inch blade circular saw. I got it from Amazon warehouse, that's their returns warehouse, for $45. I think they regularly sell for like $70, $80 normally. Originally my plan was I needed some sort of circular saw. I was leaning towards a miter saw. They're the ones that sit on a platform on a bench, and then they've got a blade with a handle that you lift up, and then you put your board down, and then you bring it down and it chops it off. You can easily angle it to different degrees to get those angled cuts. And then you also have the miter saws that have the extension on it where you pull it out, and then you could run it through to get longer pieces of wood there. So I was looking at those, but the issue that I was thinking about was that one of the things I need to cut is the 4x8 sheets that I'll use for like on that sidewall. I'm going to go ahead and block that wall off there, so I don't have anything really to cut those big sheets. I've got a jigsaw which I use, or I've got this Stanley hand saw, because even though I've got the table saw, I can't cut a big sheet like that very effectively or easily or safely. The other thing I needed it for was to cut the 2x4s, 2x6s, longer sheets like this. Again, because they're long, they're not optimally cut on this smaller table saw. So again, I would always just go back to this guy, and that's how all of these pieces here were cut. All of these type of things, that's basically used a handsaw. But because I wanted to do that wall, I wanted to do something that can cut the 4x8s, I've decided to go with the hand circular saw, because then it's portable. I can cut big long sheets, and I could still do angles if necessary, just not as easily as a miter saw. But the benefits of being able to cut the other stuff plus the straight cuts on the longer boards fit my needs perfectly. It's small, it's not going to be another big unit that I'm going to need to stand on. I can carry it around, so this is going to work out perfectly. All right, for these trays here, they have rust, but it's painted, so you can't really see it as much. But one of the things I want to do is just put a little liner in there. I've got some of this hardboard. This is some old stuff that's been soaking up moisture and stuff, so it's kind of garbage. But I'm going to probably pick up a 4x8 sheet when I get the 4x8 sheets for that wall there. But this is the correct material. So I'm going to cut out a piece that fits in this tray, and you'll be able to see what I'm going to be doing. All right, cut out our little piece here. This is just going to be an example of what we'll have there, and that'll be just the base there. Keep off that rusty bottom. Easy to clean, just pop it out, blow it out. So yeah, I think I'll just do that. And I've got 4 drawers there. The inside of the top is pretty clean, but I could put one there, and then 2 drawers there, and then the bottom. So use up that 4x8 sheet. Yeah, I'll make it look good. Plus again, another day working on the old table saw. I love this thing. Makes things fun to work with. All right, so got the last piece of the puzzle, at least for now. These are the major things that I wanted. So I got a benchtop drill press. This is a Skill. It's a 6.2 amp motor. I think it's 3/4 horsepower is the transition to it. It is 10 inch, so 5 inch, and it's 5 speeds. Picked it up on sale. They go for $200. I got it from the warehouse for $150. so it was a good deal. Couldn't pass that up. There were a couple of stand-up old school drill presses that I tried to get. They were around $100, but they kept falling through, so I got pissed off and tired of it, so I just ordered this one in because I wanted to finish things up. And I was going to be happy with a full-size ones, but I really wanted a bench top so I could do something like this. That is the baby there. It's got lights, it's got the laser, so a little figure out where you want to drill your hole, and it's got that there, so it's all ready to go. Only thing I'm probably going to add to this is a vise, one of the metal wide clamp vices for this, but for doing more metal stuff. But for wood I could just use a regular clamp like that. Lasers on, lights on, turn it on, drill your hole. And easy enough. Yeah, that's gonna work out nicely. So for mounting it, because it's a little bit wobbly on this, I'm not too worried about the wobble down here, but I will like to mount it on something. This has the insert spots to run a board, so I'll probably do that and then bolt this down, at least these two or maybe the four, but just to kind of, so it's semi-permanent. And then since this is on wheels, I could roll it around to get more room space if I need it, but not too much I need to do to this guy. There's some stuff you can do, but beyond what I need it for. I just really just needed to drill holes. But I think this does, yeah, this can do up to 45-degree angles, so you can turn the table and drill angles. So yeah, very good. Nicely done. Yeah, very happy with that. So outside of just cleaning up the chest, this space, and this, putting those inserts in, I will just need to clear off a space. I think it'll just go in this middle shelf right here, and facing one side or other, I'm not quite sure yet. And that will go all my ratchets and sockets and that kind of thing, wrenches, pliers, all that kind of screwdrivers. And this will hold more just the bigger stuff, but that'll be it. Alright, so I got the drawer inserts in this rolling case there, so that looks good. And even in the bottom here, it's got a nice clean bottom. So now, well, I'm gonna get a pretty thick, substantive wood plate to go across here inside there, so that has something a little bit more sturdy to rest on. But that'll be pretty easy, just needs to fit inside the little slots there. But I might as well start working on the shelves on this guy. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. So I'll work on the inserts for those. And I don't think I need one for the top because this is still pretty good condition. If I have enough wood left over, I'll do it, but I'll get those 4 inserts knocked out real quick. All right, knocked out the shelf liners for the main little toolbox there. That looks good. This didn't have any rust in it on the top, and I really won't think I'll use it that much, but I just left that one plain. I might make one for it, but otherwise, shelving liners are done. All right, so that's kind of what this is for. This is my wrenches. Oh, my 1/2-inch drive sockets. The sockets will go in the next drawer. There. That'll be my drawer socket. Bam. And then these 2 guys get to go away, and I can start filling them up. Nice. All right, I'm gonna call that pretty much done. One thing I might do is use some of that bed frame angle iron and just run a strip there on that side. That'll protect these corners here. But otherwise, got it bolted in. I turned it, so since I have this here, I do have enough work room to always be able to get right here. So that is good. Happy days. All right, so I think that's going to wrap up the shop update number 9. Got the last pieces of equipment that I wanted, which is the drill press. I got a circular saw. So that machinery wise, that pretty much is all the basics that I wanted. Everything else is kind of like very secondary, not necessary, but very happy how everything came out. Especially happy I picked up this toolbox, 20 bucks for that and that. I was thinking when I got a drill press that I was going to have to open up one more slot, so I'll have to move this shelving over, which was going to have to be a big move over because of the air conditioning unit. And then that was going to be too much space for equipment and not enough space for miscellaneous stuff. But because I picked up that rolling chest and then was able to put the drill press on it like that, that alleviates that issue. I could stay within the same footprint. I just wanted this area just to be my machinery, keep everything nice, compact, close, the toolboxes, tools, equipment, everything in just this area here. The stuff that I'm constantly going to be using in here, versus over here where it's not as necessary. It's farther from the walkway where I come in and out. So that's really very happy with the layout here. Next update, like I mentioned, is I'm going to go ahead and block that wall off, so that protects this whole side that'll allow me to expand out a little bit against that wall, free up that miscellaneous stuff so it's not so compacted in there. And then outside of that, on the lookout for a old used stainless steel 2-foot by 4-foot, which this basically is, but in a stainless steel, because the rain comes in and saturates it. Get rid of this table. May or may not move the vise, so we'll have to see how that goes, but otherwise very happy. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye.